It's the Laugh Smartly Show. Yes, again. Biff, Lucky, and Mr. Fun are ready. Supposedly.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Laugh Smartly on WGMD's 98.5, the Talk of Delmarva. Here we are, another week. Did you like how I did that?
I don't know if I liked it or not.
You don't like me saying Delmarva?
No, I don't know if I like it.
It's kind of...
It's
remember,
Delaware accent.
do you
Okay.
remember in the old days, Mr. Fun, when we had a beach house in Dewey Beach?
Right.
Remember the name of the chicken place we stopped at? It used to be off Route 16.
Oh, it was Del Marvelous Chicken.
Del Marvelous Chicken.
Yeah.
What
it was
great
just a
name.
sign, a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was the best chicken.
It was like, this guy had it was like almost like the Kiwanis Club Cooks barbecue thing. It was the same, but it was just this guy. There was no charity involved.
Yeah.
And it was Del Marvelous
And
Chicken.
if he happened to find any soft shell crabs that day, he cooked those up too.
Yeah, it was
It
great.
was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. So anyways, let in again by Mrs. Fun, getting into that. And I'm going to say this because Rockfish has, and Mrs. Rockfish has noted that we have cut down the amount of music of his
I'm appalled.
that we are playing, whether it's the song Don't Love, which is one of the songs, or Chesapeake Time. And let me just say to Rockfish, thank you for again being the official band of the radio show.
Yeah.
So we played a large part of the song at the end of the podcast, and we will figure out other ways to get it in.
But at your wife's birthday the other day, guy told me he downloaded all of Rockfish's songs. He liked them so much from our podcast.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that's cool.
And also proving that we have a reach.
Yeah.
You had a Scotty shirt on, and a lady from Frederick, Maryland came up to you.
Some drunk old lady said, "I love Scotty's vodka."
And said that's all she drinks.
Yeah, her name was Karen.
That's right.
Karen loves Scotty's.
Karen loves Scotty's, which was terrific. So again, as we've just promoted Scotty's, he's preparing for the Potomac Hunt Cup, Hunt Cup, which is in Montgomery County, Maryland, where they are big sponsors of Scotty's. And we also, there's an ad.
Oh, well, I saw this golf ad. He's got a golf themed ad. If it goes right, it's a slice. If it goes left, it's a hook. If it goes straight, it's a miracle. If it's smooth, it's Scotty's vodka.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's good. It's a good tie-in. I know we have the Lucky Open coming up, which is a local golf tournament from yours truly over there.
Thursday night, we're going to end up at Harpoon Hannah's for the intro gathering. Friday, we're playing at Ocean Pines. Saturday, we're playing at Bear Trap. And we're going to probably end up going to the Boathouse.
Oh, nice.
To watch the...
What's the date?
End of April, May 1st and 2nd at the golf.
Yeah, I got an event. I can't come.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were waiting for the day.
I know.
Lightning may strike first before.
Yeah. I got an event in Bethesda for the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's good. So, Mr. Fun, do you have a joke of the week?
I do. And it just happens to be a story I never told you about Biff, Lucky.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing how often these stories come
The one story you haven't told me?
Yeah. So when, before Biff moved down to Delaware, he was looking at houses. And they found a house that he liked. He was by himself. He was checking them out without Mrs. Biff. And he was looking at a house, and the neighbor came over. He looked like a hippie, this guy, an old hippie. And he said to Biff, he said, hey, if you want to check, get to know the neighborhood a little bit more, I'm having a party tonight. And there'll be some drinking, there'll be some dancing, and there'll be some lovemaking. And Biff said, well, that sounds pretty good. When should I come over? And the guy said, whenever you want. It'll just be the two of us.
Okay. I think that's a repeat.
Is it?
From like year one of Hot Shot.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I guess it's an oldie but a goodie, and it is the continuing theme of all these stories that I just don't remember.
Should we change the name of the show to Beat Up Biff?
Then you could. You could do that. I have noticed something that Mr. Fun is subtly
hiding.
No, it has advertising on the side of his glasses.
Yeah, these were free.
Yeah, they read
of what?
He can't afford.
I'll put a plug into counselor's title. It's way. I'm like, reading glasses as settlement gifts.
I'm looking at that. I'm like, what does he have on? He can't afford the $3.
No, they
glasses.
keep breaking in my pocket, so I keep trying to replace them with others.
Yeah, that's good.
These don't even fit my face. Anyway, help me read.
That's good. So, Lucky, you were in New York City this week.
I was, yeah. Mrs. Lucky and I took a train up and spent the night and came back. We saw a show. Okay, now this is an awesome story. So I gave her for Valentine's Day, hey, overnight in New York City, see a show, dinner, blah blah blah. So I was like, what show do you want to see? And you pick. And she picked Moulin Rouge the musical.
Okay.
So it's different than the original Moulin Rouge that's in Paris, but it's based on essentially, if you saw the movie that Nicole Kidman,
That was a musical, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, but essentially what it is there was a love story going on. They're trying to save the club kind of thing is the main premise of it. And all these modern songs are the scripts of the show. Rolling Stones, Adele,
right?
All modern songs. So the music is amazing. Okay. But the funny thing about this trip was, we bought the tickets in early February. Unbeknownst to us, Megan Thee Stallion. Do you know her?
She's a rapper.
Female rapper, like 4-time Grammy winner.
Right.
She's a big woman, right?
She's a big, tall. She dates Clay Thompson from the not the Lakers anymore. I forget what team he plays for. Anyway, but she had a cameo in the show, and she was amazing. It was probably the best Broadway show that we've ever seen.
Now, when you say she has a cameo, she played herself or she sang her song?
Okay, well, cameos. She has a lead role in this.
Oh, okay.
She has a lead role. She plays the club owner. And so she's pretty prominent in there. She's probably like the third most starring role.
Okay.
But she sang a bunch of songs, but she also then sang some of her hits at the end.
Right.
And the place was rocking. But because she's only there for 2 months,
right?
It's like one of the hottest tickets in Broadway.
Right.
We didn't even know going in there.
Yeah.
But we also talked about sites last week's show. We went to Ellis Island based on your recommendation,
which apparently was not the best recommendation.
Really?
It wasn't. They did a lot of construction.
Okay.
It's sort of. I really enjoyed it, but I think
a lot of immigrants.
There used to be. Used to be.
Just curious.
Used to be. But we had a great time. Ate a Dave Portnoy 8.7 pizza in Brooklyn, which is pretty good. Yeah.
Have you seen Dave Portnoy recently? No. Like on video or something like that?
He looks heavier.
Yeah, he's starting to look like Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah.
He looks like Tevye now. He does. He's become
that's
heavier.
A reference?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? If you could picture the lead for Fiddler on the Roof.
No, but okay.
So it's a Broadway reference. See how I did that?
I did.
Fun. I brought that all together.
But he shows up with like a disheveled beard.
Yeah. He looks different for sure.
Yeah.
Did you have you seen? Did we talk about this? The original Moulin Rouge in Paris.
I did.
Have you been to that?
Yes.
Have you been to that, Mr. Fun? Have you been to Paris?
In Paris? No, I've never been to Paris.
So it's a tourist trap for lack of better. It's like the Rockettes topless for part of the show, and it's just like, I didn't find it that.
It wasn't that good.
It's just sort of a kind of over the top. Like it's actually kind of like the Rockettes meets Lawrence Welk meets being topless. It's a big review, and they're doing dances and stuff like that. But it's just sort of wow. Yeah, it's just it's.
It is a historic show,
right?
I mean that content has been going on since World War II, basically.
Right.
I think, right.
Yeah. So it was just. I just remember going to. I was like,
yeah,
it was all right.
Well, it was a little awkward there. I went with my college age daughter and like having nudity there. It was like, she's like, Dad, don't look. I'm like, how can I not look? Anyway.
Have you ever been? No. I'm just going to say this. So, have you watched a movie with? What's the most embarrassing?
I have a joke that can't be told on radio. It makes me so mad.
Well, I mean, I have to bleep out a word.
So I was watching a movie with my daughter, and suddenly there were two women on the show who started kissing each other and disrobing, and I told my daughter, I said, "That's it, time for you to go to bed." And she goes, "Dad, I've seen everything," and I said, "You never saw me masturbate."
Oh, come on. Is that a joke or is that like a real true story?
No.
Okay. So, but in all seriousness, what's the most embarrassing thing you've watched with your kids? Like it was a movie or something that like just surprised you. How like it came out like you said Moulin Rouge.
So I thought it would be cool for my kids when they were like 8, 10, and 12 to watch 16 Candles. Okay, Molly Ringwald or whatever. Right. The first scene is a complete frontal nudity of them in the movie.
In 16 Candles?
Yeah. Like
I
it's
don't
a
know.
shower scene, completely.
It's the older sister.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally naked from the top.
I'm
Yeah.
going to have to verify that.
Okay, take a look.
I'm going to verify that.
5 or 10
But
times.
we didn't watch the whole movie because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
That one scene?
Yeah, my wife's like, oh, let's turn this off. I'm like, come on, this is great.
Mine was Game of Thrones.
Oh, really?
When the slave girl and the slave man and
Yeah.
You can't watch that.
So for my
Princess.
birthday in New York, when we were living outside of New York, they took me to Book of Mormon, the show, which is, to say it's raunchy.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where there's naked tribesmen dancing in Africa, and I've got teenage daughters sitting to the left of me.
Wow. So that's like guys.
Yeah. And they were phalluses, right? So it wasn't they were
Phalluses.
completely naked. They was just pretend being naked, but it was like, and I kind of lean away from them as they're giggling, and I'm trying not to laugh too much or something like.
They were natives.
They were. That's what they because it takes place about going into
Big
Africa.
spears.
Big spears. That
Big
is true.
spears. They
Very
had
good.
long
Good,
spears.
good metaphor.
My dad, when I was like 12, he was in this mode where he's like extra bonding, with the son. He's like, let's go see a movie. He took me to see Porky's,
Which is a movie that nobody knows.
but talk about like
Yeah.
it's probably close to X-rated, all the nudity that had in it. Anyway, all right. So recap a few things from last week. So we did our host draft, TV stars we want to have as roommates. We did a lot of unscientific polling.
Yeah.
I think I won that draft. Okay. Biff got a couple votes. Mr. Fun got a couple votes, but I think I got
When he does the polling though, he's like, from Friends, that girl, blah, blah, blah. Like he sells his thing. He doesn't just read the name.
No, I said
I was there for
host one. Here are the things.
and then you were like, from Seinfeld, the really funny girl, real fun to be a great roommate.
Yeah.
And then
Who's Elaine Bettis?
nobody knows who Elaine Bettis is.
Okay. And then would you rather live with Mr. Fun as your roommate or have him as a boss? I think it's split 50-50.
Really?
And there people were strongly in one camp or the other.
All right.
I could not imagine him being my boss.
Yeah.
Oh, I would never want to live with him. So
neither were good. Like I would love for him to be my boss.
it was more like
okay,
that.
good.
It was more like that, unfortunately.
All right, good. I guess. I don't know.
Okay. And this is a recap from something we talked about probably 6 weeks ago. So the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame basically inducted their 2026 folks. Oasis, Wu-Tang Clan, Phil Collins, Iron Maiden, Luther Vandross, Billy Idol all made it. You know who didn't get in? Mariah Carey. Again, she gets snubbed.
She's not likable, right?
19 number one hits. How is she not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
She was pretty diva-like, right? For her career. Is that?
Yeah.
Do you think that's what's?
Is she a rock and roller?
Well,
But
neither is Wu-Tang.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
They've kind of done it more pop music or just music at large. It's a bit surprising. She has every year the Christmas song goes to number one.
Yeah.
Right. Every year.
Yeah.
And and she's got a great voice. She doesn't do much anymore, does she?
Maybe she said, if you guys don't like my stuff, I'm not
Yeah.
making
Didn't she have
music.
a crappy performance at New Year's Eve one year or something? Wasn't there something there?
There was a audio.
Like the
visual
music
thing.
stopped and
Yeah.
she was caught
got
lip
pissed.
syncing.
Yeah.
No, I think she got caught
Oh,
lip
did she?
syncing. Yeah, there was no music.
It is a bit surprising. Some of who would, if you ask probably 100 people in the U.S. who Wu-Tang Clan is versus Mariah Carey,
Yeah.
she would.
I don't know what song.
Wu-Tang Clan?
Yeah, give
I
us
don't
a
even
couple
remember.
songs.
I don't
Really?
I'm not a Wu-Tang.
Not one song.
I couldn't name a song.
All right,
I probably heard one, but I don't think I definitely couldn't name one. And I'm probably not sure I could say it on the radio even if I could.
Describe the band.
Wu-Tang Clan?
Yeah.
They're a progressive rap band.
Okay.
That's how I would put it. It's not necessary. They're pretty musically talented. I will say
I should
that.
know this.
Yeah, well, you don't.
All right, got it.
They're this sort of early 2000s.
Okay.
Wu-Tang Clan, I think.
All right.
Okay. National days this week. This weekend, National Pretzel Day. Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know this. Auntie Anne's, which is probably the most famous pretzel place, is giving reward members a free original or a cinnamon sugar pretzel on April 26th for National Pretzel Day. And this is a big one. The chain is also selling a $50 golden pretzel pass starting April 19th, started a week or so ago. But the $50 golden pretzel pass gets you one original or one cinnamon pretzel a week for a year.
Oh, nice.
Do you think that's a good deal?
Oh, yeah. Because they're probably $5 a piece, right?
Yeah. $50. Would you buy into that?
I wouldn't, but I mean, it's a value. If you're one that goes there every day, that'd be like if they gave like a golden Starbucks pass for.
Oh, yeah.
You would buy that all day long.
What do you prefer? The cinnamon flavored or the original?
I've never had cinnamon pretzel.
You?
So I'd say
Cinnamon by long shot.
Oh, wow. So you like it more as like a dessert almost.
Yeah.
Versus
I like I like a pretzel with salt.
Then would you dunk it in cheese or mustard?
I do either.
You got to choose one.
If I had to do one, I would do mustard because I would.
All right.
Mustard, yeah.
Mustard on the original, never on the cinnamon.
No, zero. No.
So when growing up, Philadelphia was seen to have the best pretzels for.
That was the first mustard I ever knew. They called it Philadelphia style.
Right, which is
a long time
but I don't think Philadelphia is associated with pretzels anymore.
They make those pretzels. They're like in the bakeries and stuff. I've had friends who were German. Right. They have parties and they would get the boxes of pretzels from there.
Yeah, but now it doesn't. Everything's gone cheesesteak in Philadelphia, or nobody talks about
those
pretzels.
Pretzels are big.
Yeah.
When I went to Yankee Stadium, when I went to Yankee games, they didn't even cook the pretzels. You ate a cold chunk of bread. They didn't even try. They didn't even fake it.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't even fake it. Yeah, the whole thing was a little twisted.
Yeah. There you go.
I was like, when we talked about this before, I'm like, I know he's prepared a joke. I'm trying to figure out where he is going to get the joke.
It's twisted.
Okay.
It ties you up in knots sometimes, coming up with a joke.
All right. We talked about the poem in the pocket day last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And you guys said I had to come up with a poem.
That's right.
Okay.
We have promoted it this week on the station for you to actually read the poem.
Okay. It's not my fault I'm reading this poem, other than they made me read the poem.
But let's remind the listeners where you got this poem.
Okay. I'm in New York City and I'm taking the subway.
Right.
And on this big ad, it said poem on the radio.
Okay.
Matthew Ward from 1970 wrote this poem.
Okay.
Okay. So I thought it was pretty appropriate for our
It's
show.
a New York subway poem about the radio.
Okay, here it comes. The radio said, rain in the evening, and being trusting and full of life, I led us to a shady hill, and the rain drew inwards to the earth in long white lines. I kneeled beneath a tree, mysterious, light welled up from the mud. Somewhere the birds took themselves away to the gray harbor. Someone bottle this and send it to them in the desert in their brown trucks. Okay.
Wait, where? Okay, to say it's a poem, at least Mr. Fun's poems rhyme. I know this is somebody else's poem.
Somebody else's poem.
But poem on the radio. So do we presume he read that on the radio?
This is the title of the poem.
Because nothing in there had anything to do.
The radio said rain in the evening.
Oh, I didn't hear the radio. Okay, that was the very first one.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, well, that was impressive.
Okay.
It was awful.
Just being nice.
Okay.
You know, I started a club in prison, a poetry club. I call it pros and cons.
Okay. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Is it?
And that is good. I'm sure that some prisoner somewhere.
Yeah, I also wrote a haiku poem about a pigeon who smoked weed. He was a haiku.
Haiku. Speaking of pigeons, world oldest chicken. The world's oldest chicken, according to Guinness Book of World Records, lives in Portland, Maine. Gertie is 15 years old.
That's it?
Is blind, but that's a long time for a chicken to live. Excuse me. 15 years old, blind, and loves listening to jazz. So
wow.
But the world record for the oldest. She's the oldest living one now. 23 years old, Muffy
the chicken.
Wait, can you? He died when he was 15.
No. 15-year-old he's the oldest now.
Currently living
and
chicken.
The 23-year-old died.
Set the record.
Okay. So he's got 8 years more to live before he can. Wow. Do you know what I learned? I learned that chickens die after having sex.
Okay.
At least when I sleep with them.
Oh, come on. No bestiality.
Oh, no bestiality. There's so many rules.
There's so many rules to break.
Okay. Here's something that I've been working on. So we're trying to we're a radio show, big time on WGMD. we're working on the advertising. So I thought we'd practice our advertising.
By the way, after his initial joke, the joke about his daughter in the movie.
You can take that out.
And the joke that he just told, I'm not sure we're getting any advertising.
Okay, well,
so we
let's practice.
Let's practice.
All right, I'm going to have Biff read the first.
Okay.
First
All
read,
right.
and now I need you to have your best advertising voice.
Me.
No, okay.
Oh.
And here we
Biff's
go.
already got it.
This spot is called "And a Word from Our Sponsor." Biff's going to read it.
And I have never seen this.
No, you haven't seen it. And Mr. Fun's going to read one in the second part of the
Does
show.
mine have any big words in it?
No.
Okay, good.
Big words.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we are. This is for the Silver Fox. I did peek ahead.
Oh, what?
I'm not quite sure. It's apparently a made-up bar.
Okay, go.
Join us for 2-for-1 drinks this Saturday night at the Silver Fox, Ocean City's hottest over 70 gentlemen's club. Ocean City's oldest gentlemen's club is where the 70-plus crowd comes to prove the only thing going soft is the lighting. Featuring dazzling performers who prove that confidence never wrinkles in moves that have stood the test of time. These ladies didn't just learn the moves, they invented a few of them.
Nice.
The Silver Fox, where the only thing that's stiff are the 2-for-1 drinks. 12701 Coastal Highway, right behind the CBS.
It's so good. Yeah, like if
I did that in one take.
I know, and if I owned a similar establishment, I would definitely advertise with that.
That's right.
Doing his reading.
See? All right.
That's good.
I would definitely. That was great.
All right. Well, Mr. Fun, we'll try you a little bit later.
All right. I can't possibly do that. I don't want to do that. Let Biff do it again.
All right. All right. And I got one more thing. If you're anywhere near Cape Henlopen Park this weekend, be on the lookout because they're celebrating Delaware Defense Day with a reenactment of a World War II like German submarine handover to citizens. So just be careful. The Germans aren't invading Delaware this weekend, just in case you're concerned.
What? Wait, they have a submarine?
They're reenacting the surrender of a German submarine, the U-858, a World War II vehicle that got handed over back then. I don't know. The Delaware Blue Hen.
It was guarded by a rabbi because he knew jujitsu.
What? That is so far afield from the actual World War II stuff.
No, it's so good.
So I was driving down the highway today from northern Delaware near Dover Air Force Base. Have you been driving on the Eastern Shore when it's like the C-130s or the C-140s? It's a big cargo planes from the Air Force Base. They fly low.
Yeah.
It's impressive when you see these things. These things
I haven't seen it.
They're like as long as a football field, right?
I don't know how long. The wingspan is huge.
Yeah.
And they got four jet engines on it. And just to see them, it's amazing they can fly in the air. I don't know how they do it. It's just anything that, around here you get a lot of the jets. We try to determine if they're Air Force or they're Navy. If they're Navy, they come from Oceana down in Norfolk or the Tucson River on the western shore. I guess if it's Air Force, it's up here in Dover. But it's impressive when you see the fighter.
With the state of affairs of, we're not talking politics, but every time I see those, I think something's going on.
Yeah,
like we're in trouble. Yeah.
I've never seen one. I'd like to.
So ran into Bill G from Lewis.
Oh,
and he listened to the show, and we were talking about Artemis 2.
Yeah,
he's in my camp about the moon landing. There is a closeted group of people on the moon landing.
Yeah,
and he is one of them.
I don't like to be one of the kooks of conspiracy, but I am questioning it more and more as we talk about it. So
now, just quickly though, there were subsequent moon landings.
No,
I've heard that a couple times. Were they just lunar modules? How do they? Apollo 13 was the one that went on the moon, or 11? I can't remember which one went on.
Wasn't 13 the one that?
Oh, that was the one that crashed.
Yeah.
Anyways, I somebody said there were more than one moon landing. I don't remember one.
Yeah, of course.
They're humans.
Were there?
There was more than one.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
All right.
We're going to look that up.
Look that up.
So I just looked this up. There were a total of 6 landings on the moon where astronauts landed on the moon. Apollo 11 in 1969, Apollo 12 in 69, Apollo 14 and 15 in 71, and Apollo 16 and 17 in 1972. A total of 12 astronauts have walked on the moon. Take that, conspiracy.
Yeah,
theories.
that's a tough one to respond to. I will admit that.
It wasn't just one and done. They actually banged it out.
I feel so. Why didn't I know that?
Yeah, I didn't know it either.
Yeah.
These are the things they learn. That's why it's laughed smartly.
Yes.
That's what we do.
But why did I know that and you guys didn't?
Because you didn't know it.
I knew that it was multiple.
You look up on your phone.
No, I knew it because there's all these like people like Neil Armstrong was the first.
Right.
Well, he'd be the only. He wouldn't be the first.
Well, there were other astronauts in the module.
And they could see Neil's footprints.
Buzz Aldrin and all that, right?
Yeah.
But who held the camera?
It was on the lunar module on the outside.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
The cameraman did.
No, because there was a camera that shot the flag and the module, or shot
him swinging a golf club.
Swinging the golf
Yeah,
club.
yeah, it's Spielberg. He held the module. That was his first experience with that kind of stuff. Yeah.
All right. Biff, you said you saw, you were talking about this. We were talking about Inventions a little bit ago. The in-vehicle toilet.
Yeah, so the Chinese have developed and are seeking I think they just got the patent on an in-vehicle toilet, meaning an in-car toilet. And now they didn't go into many details on is it front seat, is it driver, whatever the case may be, but it's an in-car toilet. Which begs the question, could you use it? If you were driving, could you use an in-vehicle toilet?
Oh, I can. Do I have stage fright? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, let's just say you're by yourself. So nobody else is in the car.
Easily.
A number one. You're talking about going number one.
I think it's both. Could you do both?
Yeah.
You could.
I could do it. I could do it in the center of the circus if I had to.
And
I could do it on the mound of a baseball stadium if I had to. I don't have any stage fright.
You could poop while you were driving.
Yes.
Don't you?
I don't think they should, though, because isn't it dangerous to drive while on pot?
On the pot?
Yeah.
That's good.
In that, if you flushed pot down the toilet while you were driving the car, would it lead to higher gas prices?
So could you?
I had peed and drove.
You've peed in a bottle?
Yeah.
While driving?
In a bag. Yeah.
In a bag?
Yeah.
Why? Why didn't you just pull over?
Yeah. I don't know. I think we were trying to get somewhere or something.
There were other people in the car?
Yeah.
Was it family or friends?
No, friends.
Friends.
It was like a guy's trip.
You peed in a bag?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Other people have done it too. Guys that
he had stage fright. He couldn't do it when we were in the UK when I was driving. That was the podcast.
It was because the top of the bottle was too small.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
I was afraid of making a mess.
Is it okay, you know how you the old cigarette lighter, you pull it out. Is it you're pulling out some dice and put it on your Johnson?
Yeah.
That's my suspicion. It's something like that.
And how do the ladies go?
I don't know.
Put a Go Girl cup down there or something?
It could be.
I imagined it to be like under you.
That's what that's again, they didn't show a picture.
Like
I
you
imagine
sit up on a little
you sit on
stool.
it somehow.
And it it shoots it out at the car behind you.
Yeah,
and it didn't say anything about driving, right?
No, well, there was the headline said something about clenching the steering wheel.
Oh yeah.
It said that. So my suspicion is that it's a driving thing. But could you do it? But that's just one invention.
Chinese are smaller people. Like maybe they don't have as much problem than me. I would have a hard time.
That's right.
I don't think I've ever seen a Chinese person in the bathroom with me. Now that I think about it,
They avoid you.
I don't know why. Have you?
A Chinese person?
Do they?
Well, I've been to China.
So
yes.
got it.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
What's something else that hasn't been invented that we could use?
Oh, I know it. This is my $1 million idea. I'm afraid to. And before you discount it, with AI and all this stuff, the impossible has become impossible. How about
impossible is becoming
by saying it out loud?
The impossible is
by you saying it out loud, you are staking claim to it.
Okay. I want to invent something, or I want it to be invented, where when I put a piece of food or liquid in my mouth, it automatically totals my calories for the day.
Okay.
It's like a watch or something. And so I swallow it and say, that was 500 calories. So I can keep track. I don't have to do any math. I don't have to do any research. It just tells me what the calories are.
Okay.
I'm sure AI can do that now if you just take your camera out.
Yeah?
I would think it can. Don't you think AI is smart enough to figure out?
But I wanted to calculate it
Yeah.
based on like my consumption of it. You know?
Yeah, but you're
Like
if
you
you're
want
going
to
to eat it,
Oh, and then it can also tell how much energy I'm getting, how many calories I burn.
How
So
about,
it could total what I'm doing every single day.
how about calorie neutral food? Might be a good idea for you. Then you don't have to count calories.
I don't know what that is.
what does that mean?
No eat, so you can eat pizza, wings,
Oh,
anything you want all
That's
day.
impossible.
It has with zero nutritional consequence.
you can't make the possible.
Isn't that celery?
Well, maybe they make food that has no calories, but it tastes good. Maybe,
Maybe.
Well, they have that
Styrofoam.
diet soda,
I guess, yeah.
right? There's no calories.
But what about things like pizza, wings? Like
I had a
tasty-
drink the other day that was 0-calorie alcoholic drink called the Long Drink. It's a Finnish drink, like the country Finland.
Yeah.
And I guess they invented it. It's a gin-based drink. It's 0 calories.
Hmm.
It was
My
was
daughter
5%.
Was it good?
It was 5% alcohol. It was sweet. It was good. I'd say.
Do you have an invention? Or you
Do
just
I
gonna
have
steal
an
mine?
I'm not stealing yours. I'm helping.
Okay, got it.
yours.
So you don't have one?
I
Yeah.
don't. I've had inventions over time, but I can't say I have one right now. Although I've been making whipped cream lately, so I think I'm going to invent a new whipped cream.
Okay.
So
What
very good.
about a golf ball that returns to the tee?
A golf ball that has a sensor in it would be a better invention, right? Which
Okay.
I'm sure they've tried.
Yeah.
I can't imagine meaning so you don't lose a golf.
Right,
Or
that's
just throw it in
huge.
the
Yeah.
water. That would be something.
That'd be good to have.
That would be good to have.
What about a self-cleaning bathroom? Press
Sure.
a button and your shower, toilet, and sink are sanitized like a car wash. You're doing a bathroom renovation, Biff.
Yes,
Like,
that would be helpful.
Does the Japanese toilet do that? The one that warms itself and
It does
it cleans?
something, right?
Yeah. What about an auto laundry closet? You toss your clothes in and it washes, dries, and folds them and sorts them and puts them back in your closet.
Yeah.
No human involvement.
It's a pet peeve of mine, dry cleaning. I think it's a huge scam.
Dry
I
cleaning?
hate paying for dry cleaning.
Really?
Like I hate paying for parking and dry cleaning.
You still take things to the dry cleaner?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still working.
Right? Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I hate it.
All right. I think it's time for our next ad.
Oh no.
All right. We're going to have an ad read. Okay. Again,
Right.
this is again,
It's long.
now
It's the same length.
it'll take you 10 seconds.
It's okay. Just you can give what it's about. Just find there must be a something bolded word on the top line for what it's for.
All right, ready?
What is it for?
Johnson, big and tall ointment.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
All right, fellas. Big fellas. Quick question. Have you ever been this close to greatness and then your body just files for early retirement? Yeah, we've all been there. The lights are low, the moment right, and suddenly you're giving a performance review nobody asked for. That's why there's Johnson Big and Tall Ointment, the penile cream for men over 50 who are tired of awkward silence. And are you okay? Looks, just apply looks. Looks. Oh, are you okay? Looks. I get the question. Just apply. Wait a minute. And boom, you're back in action. Maybe a little too back. So pace yourself, champ. Side effects may include headaches by your wife, loss of memory, no calling your ex-girlfriend. Johnson, big and tall, because nothing's more embarrassing than having to say, I swear this never happens again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Would you buy that product?
Not after reading that. To all my
All right.
family
We're
and friends.
practicing. We're practicing.
No,
your
it's good.
ads.
It's good.
Okay. All right. So I figured we get to discussion. We're almost towards. We got one more month until the official start of summer.
Yeah.
Okay. And so there's been a lot of. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the Ocean City's trying to get ready to prepare for the onslaught of people on the beaches, and they created a 6-member beach rules enforcement team because they enacted the beach canopy rules last year. I don't know if you guys remember that, but there's a
They had to be set back. The beach canopy.
setback, and it couldn't be certain size.
Right.
It was both. Okay. So there's a big question at hand. Like, do you enforce that and harass your tourist visitors, or do you just look the other way? And there's a big discussion about, but the Ocean City is taking the enforcement rule, going to have this team running around. What do you think of that? Yeah.
I don't know why have a rule if you're not going to enforce it, and if if the enforcement is for the greater good, meaning the majority of people, so you upset a few people. right? You're gonna you maybe get more fans than you will enemies.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So okay, so what about Ocean City versus Bethany in terms of beach wise? Like, Bethany's has the label of being a little bit more upper
Rightfully so.
Yeah,
Rightfully so.
versus Ocean City. But should Ocean City stay? I like to say, because I love Ocean City, but I call it like it's sort of like a blue collar beach. But is it changing into something else with rules like this? What do you think, Mr. Fun?
I don't know. I kind of agree with the Biffer.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a rule. If you don't like the rules, change it. Right?
Right. You elect different people to change them. I look, I think that, Bethany Beach or the various beaches in Delaware have different rules. Some are enforced, more than others, I guess I'd say.
Yeah.
But, it doesn't make, I don't know. I don't think it hurts Ocean City. I don't think it makes Ocean City Bethany Beach. I'm not sure why they'd want to be Bethany Beach, for example, or Fenwick Island or any of these other ones.
Yeah.
Ocean City has its own flair, if you will.
Yeah. Do you notice a difference between the culture of Rehoboth Beach versus Bethany Beach versus Dewey Beach versus Ocean City?
I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think so.
I mean, the Bethany is quote unquote the family beaches for whatever reason, and Sea Colony drives a lot of that, and the big beach houses have that. I like in Ocean City to be like, it's like when you cross the line, you're driving into Manhattan. It's like you're in Westchester County up here in Delaware, and you drive into Ocean City. It's a big city, with a lot of excitement that goes with it. I think it's a great place.
Yeah.
Rehoboth is different because it's it's the biggest city on the beach, right? And has a lot of a very diverse culture up there. Dewey is it was partying.
Yeah.
Is it still?
It is, but there's a lot more. I was driving up to northern Delaware this morning with Skip B, talking about the fact of how many big houses there are in Dewey.
Yeah.
I guess those are people that first went there after college, and
I think so.
That's where they stayed.
I don't think those group houses, which used to, back in like the 90s, early 2000s, was vogue. You'd have 25 people with a.
I don't think they're doing as much.
Yeah, because people bought those, knocked them down, and put.
We only had 18. We didn't have 25.
We had like 30 of them.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's interesting to see like the culture of Ocean City changing, and with things like.
Well, do you think that you have a place there? Do you think the culture's changing, or there's just a few rules?
I have noticed that Ocean City, I think, is trying to be a little bit more like Bethany. They're trying to be a little bit more upscale.
How are they going to get rid of all the riffraff that live there now?
I know. That's the thing. Well, number one, it's expensive. Ocean City's expensive now.
Okay. All right.
Compared to what it used to be.
One of the most surprising things about Ocean City, I didn't know this until Jim M., our resident correspondent in Ocean City, told me. There's not a tattoo parlor in Ocean City.
Okay.
They're forbidden.
Well, because everybody comes with their tattoo.
But yeah, that's true. They come preloaded,
right?
But it is surprising.
There's no room left.
There's no tattoo parlor.
Interesting,
and because you just would think it would be one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll continue to monitor the cultural changes of our beaches and discuss and debate.
All right.
Okay. With that in mind, we're going to do our host draft of the week, and we're going to do best boardwalk things to buy.
And we mean the Ocean City boardwalk specifically. Just why not?
Okay.
Just because let's just stick with the theme in Ocean
Or
City.
not. What about any of the boardwalks here?
I think Ocean City has a different caliber of certain.
No, Bethany's got some boardwalk things.
Yeah, not the same caliber as Ocean City. We'll just stick with Ocean City.
Right.
All been there before.
Okay. Right. Okay.
All 32 blocks of it or whatever it is. It's a long boardwalk.
Okay, Biff. You get the first pick.
Are you looking at specific like brand names?
You can use brand names.
I hope not, because I don't know it.
Okay. So I'm going to go just right out of the gate because I know, I'm not going to only do food. Thrasher's Fries.
Yeah,
that's good.
So good,
right?
So
that's got to be number one.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Fun, what do you got?
It's the only place that I buy funnel cake, and I love it.
Yeah, funnel cake's good.
Funnel cake.
Okay,
yeah,
it's good.
Okay,
what do you put on it? Just the
powdered sugar. Right?
I didn't know there was options.
It's just powdered sugar.
Yeah. Powdered sugar, heavy powdered sugar.
Okay, so I get two picks.
Yeah,
I'm going with Dumser's ice cream.
Okay,
and I'm gonna go. The saltwater taffy. Dolly's saltwater taffy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Fun.
Fisher's popcorn. Is that what it's called? Fisher's.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a Delaware thing, isn't
it? Is it?
They have an equivalent.
Okay. Some sort of popcorn.
Okay.
All right, but if you get two.
I'm going to go for a Purple Moose Saloon T-shirt.
Oh, that's good.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And then I am going to go for an Italian sausage.
Okay.
I should have given this some more thought. It's my turn or yours?
Yes.
Mr. Fun.
It doesn't have to be food.
All right. Yeah, but I love food, as you can probably tell. I am going to go with, I want to think of something that's specific to, you know what? Just because everybody else likes some corn dogs. I'll get
Corn
myself
dogs.
corn
Do
dogs.
they? Is that a common thing?
Oh, I thought it was.
I mean, they still have them.
No.
Okay. Okay. All
I
right.
feel like I screwed up there.
He makes the Betty sleep.
I was trying to be popular there.
Okay. Corn dog's good. All right. I'm going with. I'm trying to think of it. The name, like the. I was in the T-shirts, like the "I'm with stupid" ones,
right.
You know, where they're
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And
Is that an "I'm with stupid" T-shirt?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. And
You got to walk on the same side of this person.
and I'm going,
That's so hard.
I'm going.
You don't want to walk next to your wife with that.
I'm going Grotto Pizza.
Okay. I was going to go with a slice of pizza.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Fun, you got your last.
I think I'm going to cap it off. It's not, I'm going to be more specific than you. It's the frozen yogurt ice cream dipped in chocolate.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go with. So I went for 4 foods.
Okay. And Biff, you got one more pick.
I am going to go for $50 worth of amusement park rides.
Oh, okay.
Tickets.
Wow, you're really stretching the imagination.
Well, I did. It's
Nice.
boardwalk.
It is the boardwalk.
It's going to be a great evening.
Why didn't you go for? I'm going for $100.
I just wasn't going to say.
Mine's better than.
I just wasn't going to say a ticket.
I know. Good.
All right. So, Biff, you got Thrasher's French fries, Purple Moose Saloon T-shirt, Italian sausage, and tickets for rides.
Yeah.
Mr. Fun took funnel cake, Fisher's popcorn, corn dog, and a dipped ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Chocolate
dipped.
That's chocolate dip. I took Dumser's ice cream, Doll's saltwater taffy. I would stupid T-shirt and Grotto Pizza.
All right.
So
All right.
we'll go contact at last part.
I'm happy. I mean, I don't know, for the foodies out there who loves corn dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody who loves corn dogs is voting for me.
Okay, I saw this story also. Tell me what you guys think of this. This is from the business section. Allbirds, which are sort of like, would you call them summery shoes?
They were like sport casual, almost like running shoes. They sort of look like a casual running shoe. Point.
Okay.
Right. They have a kind of a running show toe, like a 4-foot, right? And they were different colors. They were wool or cotton. They were made out of some material.
Yeah.
They were all the rage in 2021.
2021, this company, Allbirds, went public.
Right.
$4 billion valuation. But between now and then, they opened up too many brick and mortar stores, rolled out products poorly, and basically the company's valuation nosedive. So it was roughly around $3 a share of the company.
Wow.
Really weren't selling shoes or whatever. So they decided to pivot. Okay. And not into like another apparel.
But they
company.
sold all their inventory.
Sold their inventory.
For $39 million.
Wow.
So again, they were worth $4 billion. They sold it for $39 million.
Wow.
Okay. So they make these moves.
Right.
And they make a big announcement that they're going to become an AI company.
Which means what?
They're going to sell compute. Like they're going to buy Amazon Web Services space service and then sell it to people.
This is such that people buy into that. It sounds like GameStop.
Yeah.
Why even bother? Why? Like I know many people have sold a business and started a new business.
Right.
Why do they want to even be related to the new business?
Well, because
they would have.
Because they have name. They have name recognition.
The brand is what they're
What's
trying
the brand again?
Allbirds.
And Allbirds AI.
Right. Which is I actually think
A failing company.
The name of the company is New Bird AI.
Okay.
They made shoes.
They did.
Yeah. And they want to acquire high performance, low latency AI compute hardware and provide access under long-term lease agreements, which there's a slew of companies doing that out there.
Right.
But their stock went from $3 to $24 on the heels of this announcement.
I don't know why.
Wait, and it's probably back down to $3 on Monday.
Did they make orthotics? Because I was against orthotics, but now is that what it's called?
Orthopedics.
What do you stand to?
Orthotics.
Yeah.
Orthotics?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to not believe in that, but I stand corrected.
Okay. Orthotics.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Orthotics?
you're exactly
Okay,
right.
got it.
That is such like a mall walk. Only people that walk around.
My kids had orthotics. These little foam.
Yeah.
You had a foam little thing in your shoe, right?
Yeah,
At one point?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
We'll talk about that.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
other
you're
time.
talking about. I stand. I also stand
And you
corrected.
do stand corrected.
I stand,
Standing tall,
I stand upright. I don't lean anymore.
right?
Like Pisa. So, Mr. Fun, you had mentioned that you had a game instead
Yeah.
of Would You Rather this week.
So
You wanted to-
somebody asked me, because of my aspirations to be a comic, they said, "Have you ever done improv?" And I
Okay.
said, "No, I don't even know how it works." So this is my own version. That I have 3 questions to ask you,
Okay.
and they're common questions.
Yeah.
But I want you to take them seriously and improv an answer to be
Okay.
like you're on a job interview.
Okay.
Here's one, Biff.
Okay.
If a tree falls in a forest and no one was around, does that tree make sound? Biff?
With our device, we have a sound.
Oh, you're
recording-
selling me
I'm
something.
selling you something.
got it.
Is that how it's supposed
I
to
have
be?
no idea. Go
See?
ahead.
Yeah.
All right, with your device.
We set monitors.
Yes.
We bring them in with drones.
Yes.
And we listen for the trees falling in the forest.
So the answer is yes?
The answer is yes.
You've actually taped that before on your device.
Yes.
How much is your device?
They're you get them at Newbird AI. They are $39.95.
Wow, that's pretty
God.
cheap.
All right, Lucky. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Of course, the chicken.
The chicken came first.
Of course, the chicken.
How?
Well, actually, it was the chicken and the egg came together in the form of a chicken. The egg was inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And then there we go. Then the succession of events.
God created the chicken?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
But not the egg.
No, the egg was inside.
It's inside. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Biff, why don't we do you the last one here? Biff, can you cry underwater?
Of course I can cry underwater.
Really?
I've done it. He did it yesterday.
I did it yesterday. Every day in the shower, I cry underwater.
So it is possible to cry underwater.
It is. Well, I was going to go back to the chicken or egg one. I said, it depends how good the massage was.
Right.
Which one
Oh.
came-
From the chicken.
Whatever.
All right. What about you? Can you cry underwater?
100%.
You can't cry underwater. No.
Depends on how sad I am.
I don't think you can.
You can't cry underwater. What about you?
I can't. I've tried.
You're
I've been very depressed. One time I stuck my head underwater for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He couldn't cry.
You couldn't
cry. I tried.
You look right into
I
the
was
sun underwater and you couldn't cry. So, Mr. Fun, now you've made fun of us with our jokes.
Yes.
Do you have any jokes?
So this guy goes into a bar and the bartender's a beautiful woman. And he says to her, she says, what do you do for a living? And he says, I'm not supposed to tell you, but I'm a spy. I'm a spy. And he checks his watch, orders a drink, and checks his watch. And she says, are you waiting for a lady friend? And he says, no. This is a spy watch. And I'm using it right now to give me intelligence about you. And she goes, what's it telling you about me? And he says, it's telling me that you're not wearing underwear. And she says, that thing doesn't work because I'm absolutely wearing underwear. And he goes, oh, I have it set 15 minutes ahead of time.
Wow.
Is it good?
That's good.
Is it a good pickup line?
Yeah.
Here's the worst pickup line. Somebody once said to me, you're so dumb it takes you an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes.
Okay.
Lucky, how do they get a hold of us?
Contact at laughsmartly.com. Keep
Yep.
it coming.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about our host draft. Any other things we mentioned tonight.
Absolutely. And again, find us everywhere, podcast platforms. If you're seeing this, you're obviously watching it on YouTube. Look for our YouTube shorts. Look at our Instagram. We are putting a lot of stuff out there. And even you will find some of Mr. Fun's comedy, even on Instagram.
All right,
So,
let's do
be
it.
on the lookout for all this. So again, good to see you guys. And I want to thank everybody for listening. And until we do it again next week, let me just say thank you and goodbye.
Green, green river laid out by my front door, and I'm miles and miles from the nearest store. Pop full of crabs looking fat and sweet.